Hey, Papa Fur coming at you with day 2 of Mission Possible in Appalachia 2025. Take a look around, see a little sunshine on my face. We have been spared the floods, and the other reason why I got such a shiny disposition is because of the good work that we're doing here for the residents of Webster Springs, West Virginia. You know, many of our young adult leaders have spent many years here in Webster Springs, and it caused me to think, there must be some great experiences they can share with us. So that's my question of the day. We're going to hear from the young adult leaders and our special cook of the day on what is your favorite Appalachia experience and why?
My favorite Appalachia memory has to be 2 years ago. We had a big site where we had probably 20 some people on the same site. And we finished early, got everything all cleaned up, and we put ourselves on for a backyard baseball game where we got a big tape ball and a big stick and got a game going where we had teams and we had some referees. All the adults were involved as well. Even the homeowner came out and watched the game and watched us compete, and it was a great way to end the week and have everybody come together and play some ball.
It's Grace, and I think my favorite Appalachia memory, well, it's so hard to choose one. Actually, two. I would say every year whenever we meet in the parking lot of the Jam and everyone just gives each other the biggest hugs, and Kathleen always tackles us. So that's definitely high up there. And then whenever we had the roofette crew 2 years ago, with Bob, that was amazing, and we just vibed all day for the entire week while we put the roof on Melissa's house, and that was so much fun. But that's it.
Hello everyone, Robert DePasquale from Group 2. My favorite Appalachia moment was from my first year, my first day. Our whole team was very quiet, very nervous to get to the site. Didn't really know each other, and it started raining as soon as we got there. And it was just an instant bond moment for a whole team, just digging holes in the mud. We were all laughing, joking, and it just sums up the whole joy and bondness of this trip. And then I also love second dinner with Kyle.
Hey everyone, let's see, my favorite Appalachia experience. So this is only my second year being on the trip, so I am still, making so many new memories and building so much new experiences. But I think what stands out to me when I think about like throughout the year, when I thought about the trip and just what I missed about it and what I loved about it, I think that one of my favorite times or like experiences was when we were in Webster Springs and just looking around us and seeing just the beauty around us. The mountains, especially like when they're covered with fog or when there's a beautiful sunrise or sunset. And yeah, just like looking up and seeing like all of the trees and yeah, just like how like surrounded we are, like we feel like we're in the mountains, and yeah, just the beauty of that, you know, and yeah, in a small town like Webster Springs, just yeah, like that you can find beauty everywhere and anywhere.
What's up everybody, it's Adam here again. Just want to tell you guys a little bit about my favorite Appalachian memory I have. So it was actually my first year here, which was 2015, and it was actually the panel night. So the panel started with the co-ed panel with all the guys and the girls in the church, where we were just able to ask, you know, very seasoned veterans on this trip and, you know, people that we all looked up to, just any questions, you know, that were on our mind based on what we were going through in life. And then we actually got to talk to, you know, the guys did their own panel and the girls did their own panel. And it was really cool it was always people that you looked up to, that, you know, did the trip. They came on the trip before, they went to high school like we did, went to college, and it was just things that we were able to sit back, listen, and hear from people. And it was really cool just to, you know, learn about their experiences. Thanks.
It's Sarah. My favorite Appalachia memory is 2 years ago. It was my second year down in Webster Springs, and there weren't a ton of us, so we were all on one work site. and it was just the best group of people. I made so many good friends. Some of my best friends are from that year. Kat, Carly, and Grace, shout out. And it was just such a blast. I learned so much, I grew so much, and it's the reason I keep coming back every year.
Hi, I'm Kat. My favorite Appalachian memory is just like the roofettes. Working on the roof was awesome. I've loved all of my work sites, have been the best. I loved doing I'm just gonna list a couple. I loved the lanterns that we did. I also love that my favorite memory, one of them, is when the first time I met Grace and we were doing the ball game and her finger landed on if you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be? And she said Cranberry Township. And I really was just like, wow, that's interesting. But yeah, I love Appalachia and everything about it, and I can't wait to keep coming on trips.
Hello, Appalachia family. It is Zach Collins here with my beautiful friend. I haven't named it yet, but it's a nice little butterfly. But anyway, I'm supposed to talk about my favorite Appalachia memory, and I've had a very short tenure so far here on this trip, but my favorite memory was in 2019 on our site. We played a full-on soccer game, like 3-on-3 for an hour and a half, and it was probably the most fun I've ever had working. But another day, another dollar. I hope y'all are having fun at your work sites, and happy Tuesday. Love you guys.
Hey guys, I think my favorite experience of Appalachia would have to be meeting the different residents of the homes that we're working on. Just like hearing about their life, the different experiences that they have gone through, the difficulties, the high moments, and everything in between, and just hearing about how much of an impact that each and every single one of us can have on their day-to-day life by coming down and serving them.
I'm Katie. My favorite Appalachia moment was 2 years ago when we had, I think, less than 20 people as our crew, and we all worked on the same house, and we got to know each other really well, and we got to know everybody in the group, which was really cool.
Hi, it's Michelle. My favorite aspect of Appalachia is the daily downloads at the end of every day, because you get to show off what you and your team did and all the progress that you've made, and you also get to see everybody else's site that you don't have the opportunity to see during the day. So yeah.
What's going on? Jack Monahan, Team 1 checking in. Gosh, my favorite Appalachian memory, there's certainly been a lot over these kind of 10 years. But one thing that I loved last year was Four Corners. It was this new kind of prayer experience for me, and I know for a lot of the teens, where we had kind of separated. We prayed with each other, we prayed over each other. It was just super impactful, and I loved it. Was very early on in the week, and just seeing you guys open up so wholeheartedly and so honest and so present, it was, yeah, it blew me away. And yeah, just want to shout out you guys for, you know, taking the leap of faith and coming down here. I hope you guys are experiencing the love and the joy that this trip can bring. So that's just one of many memories that I think stand for that love and joy of this trip.
Hey guys, it's Carly. My favorite memory from Webster Springs is probably my first year here. It was 2022, and I built, along with Kat, Grace, Sarah, and Mr. Bob Burlett, we built an entire back porch roof, which was incredible and so much fun. So that's probably my favorite memory, favorite job that I've done so far. But I also really enjoyed Adoration my first year. It was just a great experience, and I remember eating cookies with Kat after, and it was just the best time. So yeah, that's why I've been here for 5 years. I love it so much, but those little moments kind of just really stick out to me. So yeah.
Hi, my name is Janet, and I'm here in Webster Springs, West Virginia. I was asked what my greatest experience has been in Webster Springs, West Virginia. Since this is my first time here, I would probably say maybe this would be it. I'm a member of the kitchen crew, and I don't know, I just figured why not come to Webster Springs, West Virginia. It's an opportunity to see something different, to grow myself in helping others. I like to serve others. Have a great day. Thanks.
Wow, that was wonderful. You know what my main takeaway was from those young adult leaders and the cook of the day? Is that for the last 12, 15 years, we've all been coming back to the same singular location. Yet each of them had a unique experience, a unique favorite moment at Appalachia. That's beautiful. Hey, that's a wrap on day 2 of Mission Possible. Join us again tomorrow when we will hear yet again from these young adult leaders and a cook of the day. But before we go, I have a question for you. Do you ever think that maybe, just maybe, there's somebody who looks at your uniqueness and your differences and loves you because of them?